Hello! Today I wanted to see if I can create a horror game in 24 hours. I have the basic idea here. It's a cup shuffling game and you have to find a coin. And I don't know how I'm gonna make it horror, but maybe this guy jump scares you. And if you find a coin, you get money. Crazy, right? And with that money you can buy power-ups. I'm gonna make the cup in Blender and the table, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I have the cup and the coin. I don't really like the coin. Maybe I am going to take this dollar sign off. Yeah, that makes it better. Okay, so I thought about it, and winning just a coin seems a little bit lame, and I think we should win human organ, but that is later in the game, because I have this normal cup and it will just get bloody over time. Okay, I managed to import the prefab and the materials inside Unity. Now I have to make a tip jar for the money and the other objects to be placed into. And after that I will code the cup movie. I think I will make this jar black just so I don't have to animate every coin falling into the jar and every eye and every other thing that will fall into this jar. Or maybe instead of a jar I can make a box. I think that will be even better. I finished the box, but the style doesn't match because I used Blender to texture paint it, so I still have to use Substance Painter in order to make it look great. Okay, so I added the box again. I changed the skybox color into black and I added 2 eyes, and now the game actually looks scary. Now let's add some post-processing. I added the post-processing. I think it looks way better. This is how it looked before and this is how it looks now. I'm gonna make some more changes, but maybe later when the game is almost finished. And now I have to code the cup, and I don't need just one, I need 3. I finished coding the cup shuffling function. I don't know if it works, that's why I started recording. So if I press this button here, the cup should shuffle. Okay, nothing happened. I added some debugging to see what is not working, and I can say that nothing is working. Problem was with this exclamation mark. I forgot to put it. Now I don't know if it will work. Okay, the first cup move, the second cup move, and now this one should, yeah, go. So coin is under this. Pay attention to that. What cup was first? Pay attention to the first. Where is in the middle, of course. Okay, so now that the cups work perfectly, kinda, I still need to make it possible to click on the cup and collect the coins. I'm going to take a break just for about an hour and a half, and I'll be right back onto this project. I also need to change something in this code, because when I call the shuffle function, the game freezes. I don't know, wait, I think that's a quick fix and an easy. I just need to, everything should be done for the, and it is done. Let's increase the speed. Holy shit. How are you supposed to follow the cup with this kind of speed? Okay, so yesterday I've made 3 more items. This counter bell here, which will be used to increase the bet. This camera, which has X-ray, and you can use in order to check one single cup, and this cash register, which I'm gonna show you in a second what it does. This is the cash register. It will show the money you have in the tip box, but that kinda defeats the purpose of the box. I'll think about it. You can stay there. I have a game loop. The character you are playing has some kind of disease and it needs these pills to survive, and these pills will get increasingly more expensive, and you have to increase the bet in order to buy them to get more time. So I've made a script that when you hover on an object, it scales that object up. If I move my mouse like this, the objects get tiny. And I know exactly why, because I am using a coroutine. I think I got it to work. It's a bit snappy, but the objects I don't really like. Okay, I think I've done it. I just removed the coroutine and put everything in update. I don't know if it is less efficient, but I know that it works now, and I can do this as well. I really like it. And I'm back once again. So the gas mask increases the bet without you actually having to put more money into the cup. The stopwatch slows down the time because I wanted to make the game increasingly more difficult by speeding up the cup shuffling. The pill will increase your living time, and the camera will be used to take a picture of the cups to see where the coin is. I'm gonna make the animations now for every item, and I'll come back once I'm done. Hello! So I kind of failed the challenge of completing a game in 2 days, or I don't know what the challenge was. I think it was in 1 day, but I've made a lot of progress. I made this dialogue system. I also added some story to the game, and I think I'm still going to leave it in beta. It will be on itch.io. I am not going to spoil that much in this video because I want you to experience it yourself and tell me in the comments if you like the idea of the game. If you enjoyed this video, I have plenty more on my channel and plenty more coming on this channel, so please subscribe and leave a like, and also leave a comment with what would you like to see next on my channel.